Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Konecktnow.com. My name is Kwei Akuete, and we're here today to interview Maxwell Okello, who is the CEO of the American Chamber of Commerce in Kenya. In addition to sharing with us his professional journey, he's going to share with us his insights about the trade and investment field, as well as the challenges and opportunities within this sector. So let's begin.
Started off my own company with a couple of colleagues straight out of campus. This was way back in 2000. Then after that, decided to take a leap and do my own thing. And it was quite an experience, like I've mentioned. You go through all manner of emotions. But I think what is most fulfilling from that bit is just the ability to be able to see your ideas, your thoughts, your advice being taken by clients and actually being able to make a difference in their businesses. That fulfillment then really kept us going. So come 2016, 16 years later, starting our 17th year, I just felt that, it's time to move on to a new adventure, and decided to basically, start looking at what opportunities could there be. I was very interested in getting into a space where I can create much greater impact than just having to work through companies. And, by luck, the American Chamber of Commerce was looking for a CEO and they were on a transformation track. And so I thought that this was something that I could actually exercise my abilities and experience and see what I can do to actually create a difference for business, for American businesses here, but I think also more importantly a difference for my country. Well, I'll start off first with the opportunities. I think the challenges will always be there, but the opportunities are, to say the least, immense across all sectors. As you know, the world is really opening up from a trade perspective. American businesses are actually at the forefront when it comes to innovation, whether it's in technology and how that technology is applied right across. When you're talking about quality of skills that would be deployed in whichever sector that you can think about. And the real opportunity that I see is around the 4 areas that the government has actually identified as transformational for Kenya. That's manufacturing, that's in healthcare, that's in housing, and food security. There is an opportunity the other way around, opening up the US market for Kenyan businesses who would want to trade, who would want to also, do whatever level of investment on that side. And as a chamber then, our key responsibility and mandate is to ensure that we're able to catalyze those opportunities. So that's as far as opportunities are concerned. Of course, the challenges are there, the usual. Investors would always tell you that there's a challenge when it comes to doing business in Kenya from a cost perspective. For example, electricity costs are really high. So anybody who's putting up a manufacturing concern will tend to be cautious and anxious about how much it will actually cost them to run a fully fledged facility. Others, of course, would be around areas of just much as we are touted to have very good quality human capital. Yes, it is good quality, but there is that small gap in terms of just being able to identify the right people with the right skills that are actually ready for the sort of work environment that we are looking at. They're not things that cannot be overcome. Yes. I think there's a lot that business needs to do. I think business needs to be more actively engaged in ensuring that at the later stages of education, so when you're talking about university level or college level education, that curricula and whatever forms of learning actually do prepare people for the actual reality when you get into the job market. I think by and large the curriculum is very theoretical. Yeah, and so when you actually get into the job market, you realize that what you're being taught vis-a-vis the reality and what is required of you actually 2 worlds apart. That's an interesting, that's a really interesting question. Do try and identify early enough your area of passion, okay? But at the same time, don't be too rigid about what you think that future should be. It does help to have an open mind, to be able to, learn as you go, be agile, be malleable, absorb, especially in your younger years as you get into the job market. And I think more often than not, you will find that with time you start settling into a specific or a particular area that hopefully then will actually realize your dreams. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maxwell.
Thank you.
Really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
your time. Thank you so much, Maxwell, for joining us today, and thank you for joining us at Konecktnow.com. We'll see you soon.